SCO plays an important role in ensuring food security for all, says Prime Minister Modi in SCO Summit 2022 in Samarkand. Former President Ramnath Kovind releases book titled Ambedkar and Modi, Reformers' Ideas, Performers' Implementation. BJP National President JP Nadda accorded warm welcome in Dimapur, attends auto rickshaw rally in Chumukedema in Nagaland. Union Home Minister Amit Shah holds meet with Chief Ministers of Assam and Arunachal to discuss border issues. And Meghalaya Chief Minister assures ban on illegal mining and illegal transportation of coal. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Borua with the news in detail. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with leaders of SCO nations, including Russian President Vladimir Putin, Chinese President Xi Jinping, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, and Uzbekistan President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, are participating in the 22nd SCO Summit at Samarkand in Uzbekistan. Speaking at the summit, Prime Minister Modi stressed on the importance of ensuring food security for all, saying that SCO plays an important role in this regard. He said India believes in mutual trust and cooperation among the SCO member countries. He emphasized that SCO should try and develop resilient and diversified supply chains in the region, for which better connectivity and transit rights among member countries are required. The Prime Minister added that India's economy is expected to grow at 7.5% this year, which will be highest among world's major economies.
आर्थिक रिकवरी की चुनौतियों का सामना कर रहा है, एससीओ की भूमिका बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। एससीओ के सदस्य देश वैश्विक जीडीपी में लगभग 30% का योगदान देते हैं और विश्व की 40% जनसंख्या भी एससीओ देशों में निवास करती है। भारत एससीओ सदस्यों के बीच अधिक सहयोग और आपसी विश्वास का समर्थन करता है।
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on the sidelines of the SCO summit. The two leaders discussed ways to deepen bilateral cooperation in diverse sectors and exchanged views on regional and global developments. Later, PM Modi held bilateral talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The Prime Minister said they need to find ways to address problems of food, fuel security and fertilizers. Former President Ramnath Kovind released a book titled Ambedkar and Modi, Reformers' Ideas, Performers' Implementation in New Delhi today. The book presents a convergence between the ideals of Dr. Ambedkar and New India's development story. Focus has been laid on infrastructure, education, socio-economic mobility, gender equality, self-reliance in the 12 chapters of the book. Speaking on the occasion, Kovind said Ambedkar's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat and India First are being carried forward by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
जोड़ने का प्रयास किया है, वो अपने आप में एक मिसाल है। प्रधानमंत्री की पहल पर ही दिल्ली में अति आधुनिक सुविधाओं से संपन्न आम्बेडकर इंटरनेशनल सेंटर की स्थापना की गई। सन 2015 में बाबा साहब के 125वीं जयंती वर्ष के दौरान प्रधानमंत्री ने 26 नवंबर के दिन को प्रतिवर्ष संविधान दिवस के रूप में मनाने का निर्णय लिया। ये हमारे संविधान के प्रमुख शिल्पी के प्रति श्रद्धा व्यक्त करने की उनकी ऐतिहासिक पहल थी।
Meanwhile, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said the book is dedicated to Baba Saheb's ideals and PM Modi's dedication towards his ideals.
ये पुस्तक सिर्फ पुस्तक नहीं बल्कि भीमराव अंबेडकर जी के साकार होते सपनों का एक ऐसा दस्तावेज है जिसे कर्मयोगी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने अपने भगीरथी प्रयासों से धरातल पर उतार कर दिखाया है। भारत के संविधान के रूप में बाबा साहब के विचारों ने हमारे राष्ट्र की नींव रखी है और बाबा साहब का संपूर्ण जीवन जो है वो समानता, मानवाधिकार और सामाजिक न्याय के लिए समर्पित रहा है। 2014 में जनता के आशीर्वाद से पूर्ण बहुमत से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी बने और आज हम गर्व के साथ कह सकते हैं कि बाबा साहब के सपनों का भारत आज पूरे आत्मविश्वास के साथ दुनिया की महाशक्तियों के साथ कदम ताल कर रहा है। तो नरेंद्र मोदी।
In more national news, the e-auction of gifts presented to Prime Minister Narendra Modi will begin tomorrow. The auction will go on till 2nd of October. 1,222 mementos will be e-auctioned during this period. The mementos include idols of Ganesh, Swami Vivekanand, Ram Mandir Temple, Netaji statue, painting and sports equipment, among others, gifted to the Prime Minister. Briefing the media in New Delhi today, Culture Minister G. Kisan Reddy said Narendra Modi is the first Prime Minister of the country to auction all the gifts he receives for the noble cause of conserving River Ganga through Namami Gange. He said the lowest base price of the gift is 100 rupees and the highest base price is 5 lakh rupees.
पहली बार 2019 में इस आइटम्स का ओपन बिड के द्वारा लोगों को देने के एक्शन करके देने के लिए निर्णय किया है। उस समय लगभग 1805 गिफ्ट्स को एक्शन में लगाए थे फर्स्ट राउंड पे, जो सेकंड राउंड पे मिलकर 2007।
BJP National President J.P. Nadda arrived in Nagaland on Thursday on a 2-day visit to the state. Nadda was accorded a warm welcome today upon his arrival in Dimapur Airport by Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton and Minister Jacob Zimomi, Temzem Imna Along, Paiwang Konyak and other senior ministers, along with BJP members. Thereafter, they went on an auto rickshaw roadshow and headed to Niathu Resort, where a closed-door meeting was held with intellectuals and professionals. Nadda then headed to Deputy Chief Minister's residence, where another closed-door meeting of the core committee was held. Nadda, on his 2-day visit to Nagaland, visited Ol Arifim village in Voka, where they held a mandal meeting and then headed to Kohima. In a significant development, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, along with his Arunachal counterpart Pema Khandu, attended a review meeting chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi on Thursday to discuss border issues. As a follow-up of Namsai Declaration, Home Minister Shah gave valuable guidance on the way forward to resolve and review the resolution of the interstate boundary dispute. Both the chief ministers expressed hope to resolve the decade-long Arunachal-Assam border issues at the earliest in an amicable manner under the guidance of the Home Minister. The tripartite peace agreement signed between the centre, Assam government and 8 rebel groups of Assam in New Delhi on Thursday will help in achieving social justice and political rights for the Adivasi community of the state, said Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in an exclusive interview to DD News.
उनको लगता था कि समाज उसको एक्सप्लॉइट करता है. They were feeling deprived. से सामाजिक न्याय प्रतिष्ठा होगा, इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट होगा और वो लोग को पॉलिटिकल राइट्स मिलेगा. असम में भी शांति होगा और देश का अमन चैन में भी ये एक बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा.
क्या मान लें कि अब असम में अब सभी ग्रुप समझौता हो गया या कुछ बचे हैं?
एक जनगोष्ठी बाकी है, अगले 2 महीना में हम लोग वो भी कंप्लीट कर लेगा. तो असम का लगभग सारे समस्या मेरा लगता है कि 2026 का पहले समाधान हो जाएगा.
एक बॉर्डर इशू पर भी सवाल है, उस पर भी आज बात हुई.
वो भी चल रहा है. आज अरुणाचल सरकार और असम सरकार का बीच में बैठक हुआ. केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री जी उसमें उपस्थित था. गृह मंत्री का मार्गदर्शन में वो डिस्प्यूट भी हम लोग यही साल में रिजॉल्व कर लेंगे.
In Mizoram, Union Minister of State for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Rural Development, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, urged the Mizoram government for a more speedy implementation of PMAY scheme in the state. In a press conference held in Mineko Conference Hall, Aizawl, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti said, out of the total beneficiaries who are eligible for free housing under the scheme, only about 40% have received the funds so far. She further said Mizoram sharing its border with other countries makes it an important state in the country. She informed that Rajdhani Express Railway in Mizoram is under construction, along with various other development projects that will be implemented under the central government for uplifting the citizens of the state. In Meghalaya, at the Autumn Assembly session, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma answered questions on ILP, price rise, illegal mining and transportation, policy and programs on the occasion of the state's completion of 50 years. Meanwhile, on the final day of the autumn session, Chief Minister Sangma took a moment to stop and thank the men and women of Meghalaya Police who kept working relentlessly regardless of weather or any other circumstance. He appreciated the services of the police personnel and interacted with them. Earlier on Thursday, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma had assured the Assembly that the state government is leaving no stone unturned to stop the illegal mining and illegal transportation of coal. While replying to the call attention motion moved by Congress MLA from Maulai, P.T. Sokimi, Chief Minister said apart from the punitive penal actions, the district administration is taking all possible steps to stop illegal mining. He informed that till August 31st this year, 1,652 cases have been registered for illegal transportation, out of which 1,354 have been charge-sheeted and 472 have been convicted. Similarly, for illegal mining and extraction, 199 cases have been registered, 108 have been charge-sheeted and 23 have been convicted. In Sikkim, the 6th session, Part 3 of the 10th Assembly concluded today with the passing of the Sikkim Appropriation Bill 2022, including the second supplementary demands for grants for the financial year 2022-23. The Sikkim Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2022 was also introduced during the session. The Chief Minister thanked the Chief Secretary, DGP, ACS, Principal Secretaries, Head of Departments and other officials for their role in the session and acknowledged the endeavour of the Secretary, SLA officials and staff in successfully hosting the session. Agniveer recruitment rally for all districts of Meghalaya commenced on Wednesday at Shillong and will end on September 25th. The recruitment rally is held at Manekshaw Stadium, Happy Valley, Shillong. Over 6,000 candidates have applied for recruitment as Agniveers in the Indian Army. Defence PRO Wing Commander Shri Prakash J urged the candidates to be aware of touts who make false promises and extort money from them in the name of assured selection. Deputy Director General Recruitment of Northeastern State, Harpreet Singh, added that they have a plan to organize 11 recruitment rally all over the northeastern states and that the rally held in Shillong is the third one. To end the news, the main points once again. SCO plays an important role in ensuring food security for all, says Prime Minister Modi in SCO Summit 2022 in Samarkand. Former President Ramnath Kovind releases book titled Ambedkar and Modi, Reformers' Ideas, Performers' Implementation. BJP National President JP Nadda accorded warm welcome in Dimapur, attends auto rickshaw rally in Chumukidema in Nagaland. Union Home Minister Amit Shah holds meet with Chief Ministers of Assam and Arunachal to discuss border issues. And Meghalaya Chief Minister assures ban on illegal mining and illegal transportation of coal. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.